Namaskar. Are your research paper being rejected from the good journals? You are not getting any acceptance. You are not getting any clue what to do. You have written it many times. You have worked on your paper many times, but still you are waiting for the acceptance. Where is the problem? Let us find. I am going to give you some points and tips how to make it acceptable. So let us start, and I hope this is going to work for you. So you must watch the video till the end and follow the points. You will definitely going to be accepted by good journals. So let us start. First you have to take care of your plagiarism. Is there more than 10% plagiarism? Have you checked it? Have you used any software to get your plagiarism checked in your research paper? If no, must go for it. Good journals are initially checking the plagiarism. Once it is passed, then only they are taking care of it. Then you have to follow the author's guidelines whenever you are making paper. This is advisable for any researcher to make paper as per the author's guidelines. Many times what we are doing, we are first preparing the paper and then searching for the journal. Don't do that. What you have to do, find the journal first and then go through the author's guidelines, what they have mentioned there, and that follow properly to make your paper. What are the font size, what are the font types, what is the lining number, what is the format of that particular journal, that you have to follow while making your paper. And anything should not be left, and further any document should not be missing. You prepare all the document very carefully, whether it is title page where the name of the paper is there, the author details are there, what count of your paper is there, what count of your abstract of that paper is there any conflict of interest is there. So everything we are mentioning there in the title page. Some journals are having the cover page, so whatever format they have given, that you have to follow. There are also contribution form, there you have to write what contribution has been made by which author. So number, as per the number of authors, all the details are being mentioned. So that also take care. And copyright form is very necessary. This is very important document that has to be signed by all the authors and it has to be uploaded. And they are also mentioning whether you have to keep the tables and figures separately. So if they are saying so, you must follow that. If they are, some journals are saying to keep all the tables and figures in the manuscript itself, so keep it there. If they are suggesting to keep it separately and upload it separately, must follow that. After this initial check, editor will go through your paper, and if your scope is matching with the scope and aim of the journals, then they will check it further. They will go through the title, your abstract, how you have written your paper, what are the research questions that you have studied, and what are the methodology is there, what are the result, how you have reported all the results as per the research question, what are the importance and uniqueness in your study, what are the advances you have made through your research. So everything they are going through in your manuscript, and if all the things they are finding appropriate, then only they are considering your paper. So while writing your manuscript, you have to be very careful what you have to write in which section, and whether your study is relevant or not, whether your study is new or not, whether your study is going to add something new in the present knowledge domain, that is very necessary. So, how you are going to develop the manuscript, that is very important. How to write a good research paper, I have made one video and I am going to give you the link of that video in the description box. So, you can watch that video to know how to write a good manuscript. And once your manuscript is as per the journal's requirement, if you have done something new and relevant, then they are going to consider it for the peer review. Here I would like to give you one suggestion. Whenever you are matching the scope of the journal with your study, whether it is suitable or not, must see one thing, must know one thing, whether the methodological scope of your study is matching with the journal's methodological scope or not. All the journals are not accepting all kinds of paper. Like if one gender studies related journal is there, they are not going to accept all types of paper that have used different kind of methodologies. Maybe they are accepting qualitative one, maybe they are accepting quantitative one or mixed method approach studies. So, whether your study is matching with their methodological scope or not, must check. And for this, what you have to do, go through some papers of that journal, which kind of papers they are accepting. Many times some journals are very particularly accepting only qualitative types of paper, where the qualitative approach has been taken, only that kind of paper will be accepted. So, must understand the methodological scope of that journal. Otherwise, you will be rejected because that is not the scope of that journal. So, they are only mentioning in the mail that scope is not as per the journal's scope, so you are getting rejection, but they will not mention that your methodological scope is not matching to their journal. So, must understand this also while writing any paper for the journal. Then your paper will be sent for the peer review. So, you will get so many suggestions and also queries that you have to answer. So, here you have to be polite while defending your facts or whatever you have done, and whatever question you need to answer, that do properly. If any reference is required, any citation is required to support your work, that also you can put there. If they are raising any question like why your non-response rate is very high, so that you have to mention there, because that you cannot change now. So, here you are going to give some citation and then you have to mention there why it happened. So, whatever question they are raising, you have to go through it, understand it properly and answer it in the proper format, whatever the journal has instructed you. So, as per their instruction, you write all the answers. If they have told you to highlight in the paper itself and make the changes in the paper itself and highlight it, do that. And if it has to be uploaded again in their system, do that. Here I have mentioned almost all the points why we are getting rejection from any good journals. So, if you are working on it and you are doing everything very carefully, then your paper must be accepted. So, go for it. If you are liking the channel, please subscribe it and press the bell button so that whenever I am uploading new video, you will be notified. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.